pilots, when they die, it's what they say. It's like, yeah, bios are weird. I'm also surprised I'm here because I've been frantically messaging May saying I'm stuck in Manchester, I might not get here. I'm also quite tired today, so if I make no sense, apologies. Yesterday, one train, 3 hours, turned into 3 trains, 8.5 hours, but I'm here. And everybody, I was like, I'm going to Aberdeen, and they're like, oh my god, it's snowing. Gigi and me, we were on the train taking photos of your blue skies, because we don't know where those are in Glasgow. Also, just to say, because I was very tired yesterday and the week, because I was performing at Queer Contact last Saturday, it's really nice to have 2 queer events each Saturday. I haven't wrote my poems until this morning on the train journey, so these are very fresh, aka 2 hours ago. So the first one's called Border Control, because being brown going to the airport is an experience. It's kind of like a gallery, and they all like look you up and down, pat you, then you're like, don't touch me like we have to. It's a very uncomfortable experience. But then also being gay, being neurodiverse, being Asian, coming from Glasgow, it can be tough, especially when you live in an area where there's lots of Rangers fans and they attack you with flares because they win a trophy. If you ever win a trophy, don't throw a flare at me. Just, I'll say congratulations. It's weird because I can't even see what you all look like. So this is Border Control, written 2 hours ago. Please step forward one at a time. I see a moving travelator, a running quicker line. What sets us apart, me from them? It's the things that make me who I am. Pushed up against the wall by the brutes of society's border control. Because the melanin of my skin is not what this country can handle, yet their ancestors robbed mine, erasing my history and their scandals. Not just my skin that takes away the fun, but running to the rainbow, bleeding feet to run, just run. The joy in my queerness of being a Gaysian, they tried to take away from me with their hetero agenda invasion. My mind connects the dots in a route different to yours. My neurodiversity is in flux, challenging its way amongst many doors. But I won't stay silent and be controlled. My hands will be freed, no barring chains will hold. This rainbow will bloom and fill the room, as I won't be the one to fall, standing with my siblings proud and tall, as we bring down society's border control. So that was the first one. I'm actually really surprised it made sense, like, wow. So before I read this one, this is more of a sad comedy. Has anybody, I can't see you, but cheer. Has anybody ever had like those Tinder fails? Yeah, just like one person in the back with, yeah. I've had a couple, so this is going to be one of them, but I'll tell you another story. I told these guys backstage. So, chatting to them, so my name's Sanjay, that's not a white name, unless like you want to take it from our culture. But basically, I was talking to this guy for 2 days, and my name's on my profile, Sanjay, and we meet, he's like, do you want to meet the Botanics for a coffee? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I'm walking to the Botanics, and he looks at me up and down like, and I'm like, oh, something on my face? Is that breakfast? And then I go, hi. Oh, you remember me asking, but are you like Pakistani or Indian? Yeah, I'm Indian. Oh, I thought you were like Portuguese or Spanish. The best lie. Oh, wait a minute, but I'm not really feeling this coffee. Do you mind if we don't go for it anymore? Now, me being a Pisces and a Hufflepuff, being a pissy puff, I was like, yeah, sure. And he walked away. Now, on my profile, it doesn't say Sanchez or Santiago, which I would have really got. They're like, yeah, in Spanish, hola, ¿qué tal? And no, Sanjay, it's like, namaste, I'm que se ho. So it was very weird, that experience. But this one is a poem, and I think you'll get it by the title. It's called Jungle Boy.
Oh no.
Oh no! Yay! You can laugh, it's fine. Just laugh with sadness. Again, this was written 2 hours ago on a moving train, so if I go silent, I'm trying to figure out what I said. Jungle Boy. Talking to me as interest swells, not knowing where the chat will go, only time will tell. We flirt. I feel we get on. We connect. Could he be the one? Then he suddenly says, "You've got good written English." I stare at my phone, sitting all alone, lost my hard bone for this guy's racist tone. It's not like I was born here. It's not like I'm inferior to you. But it doesn't stop there. And he continues his drivel with the worst thing yet. You know you're such a jungle boy.
Holy fuck.
I stare at my screen. What does he mean? Also dyslexic. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. You know, you're such a jungle boy. Exoticized for my Indian looks. Ostracized for my Indian looks. He then proceeds to send me memes and gifs of Mowgli from the Jungle Book. I stare in shock, as this is what he thinks of me, of us queer Asian men. I'm upset. I'm hurt. But instead of reporting it, I block him and walk away from it. Because I don't have the energy to fight with another racist homophobe. And that was that. And it's quite a weird experience. So people were saying like, oh my god, do you report these people? I'm like, oh no, because I don't have the energy. And like, at the end of the day, it's like someone's going to read it like, yeah, bad, cool. Nothing ever happens when you report it. So yeah, I'm not a jungle boy, I'm Sanjay. And that was my set. Thank you.